Hey guys, Harry here, and this is just going to be a quick review of episode 18 of Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, the beginning of the circle. Sorry, this is a quick review, I've just had to quickly watch it, I've got to get back to doing college work and such, but so much went down in this episode, like, to see what Archer's actually capable of, and to see his noble phantasm for what it was, to see his backstory I thought was really nice, seeing his whole, like, noble phantasm in itself being like the workshop thing. I'm probably going to keep referring back to it as a dream sequence because that's what it felt very much like to me. The whole clash between him and Shirou inside that world, it just adds more fuel to the fact that they are the same person, and that's what's really brought out, I felt, most in this episode, of the fact that they are the same person, and they're just... The way this is going, it's going to be really interesting to see this fight, because obviously Shirou is like, he's not as dense as he was in the Fate route when I was reading that visual novel, but he still comes across as a dense person, and to see him fight, he's probably going to come out with some stupid lines. Like, I was just chatting to my mate who I watched this with, like, he's probably going to be there facing Archer, and it's going to turn more into a talk battle off, like, why did you turn so evil? We were good, I'm good, you're good, we're the same person, what is this? But overall it was really interesting. Freaking Gilgamesh showing up with Shinji, that dude needs to freaking die. I see, just, if anything happens to Rin, I'm gonna be so sad. Like, when I read the visual novel, because obviously the visual novel's not gonna skimp out on any of these details, if shit happens, I'm gonna be so, like, distraught, because that's just, it's so grim to see what Archer's doing, and the fact he just let that happen. But awesome. The whole Rin and Saber pairing up, it was sort of a given to see it happen. Like, before this episode went in, I thought that there's no way that Saber would link back up with Shirou, because Shirou is not gonna be able to give the same amount of ability power to her as Rin could, and obviously Archer was betraying them, so it just made more sense, to, at least into my eyes, for Rin to take over control per se of Caster. And obviously now Caster's going to be super powerful. If you watch Fate Zero, she was strong in that. I feel like with Rin as Saber's master, because obviously now Saber's going to have more say in what she's going to do. She's going to have much more freedom, because obviously Rin's more lenient as a master, and as you've seen, Rin's not even there anyway, so Saber's just going to be doing what she wants. I feel like Saber's going to be much more powerful than she was in Fate Zero, so overall, just Saber's going to be pulling out some amazing plays, I feel like. Now, at the end, to see Lancer come back again, I'm really confused about this, because with the spoilers that I know from Fate Zero and about Kotomine, I'm not 100% sure of why Lancer's helping out so much. Obviously, at first, it was probably because Kotomine said, go help, but if you think back, he said that, Lancer basically said that he was free to choose whichever side he wanted, so he chose Rin's side. So maybe he's feeling more inclined to help, because obviously Lancer is one of the most prideful classes at all. But I can't see, with the spoilers that I know, I can't see why Kotomine's told him to go out and help. Kotomine must be, we haven't seen him since the first season where Caster's minions went to the church and attacked him. We haven't seen him since then. We've seen blood on the floor, but he's a powerful dude, I'll tell you that much now. I don't think he's dead, but for him to just send Lancer out doing things and we haven't seen any interaction, he's either up to something very bad, we'll say that, from other things that I know, or maybe Lancer's realised what sort of person he is, and since he knows there's probably some sort of relation between Rin and Kotomine, he's looking to maybe switch sides. But once again, Lancer's prideful, so I can't see him just switching sides straight up. And then obviously Rin's already got a new servant now, so I'm not sure what's going on with the Lancer, but at least he's there to help. Cannot wait to see this fight of what's going on. Really awesome episode. Sorry it's short and I can't go into it too much. I might make a longer video sometime this week when I get the time to discuss it a bit more, because the whole Archer and Shirou thing is just up in the air right now. We have so much information there, and Gilgamesh calling Archer faker, I don't know what that's about. Like, is he faking something? Are we missing something entirely? But overall, awesome episode. I've been Harry. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that great stuff, and let me know in the comments below what you thought. Overall, I thought it was a really interesting episode. I enjoyed it fully. 8 out of 10. What more can I say? I've been Harry. Goodbye.